The Office of Data and Innovation is one of the premier innovation teams in the state of California. ODI is a government-to-government department that partners with other state departments to use data, human-centered design, and technology to create improved services for Californians. ODI is going to share with you about how their data services division is using data accelerators to help state departments unlock the power of their data to help make data-driven business decisions. Please help me in welcoming Kim Hicks, their Deputy Director of Advanced Analytics and Evaluation.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kim Hicks. I am the Deputy Director of Advanced Analytics and Evaluation at the Office of Data and Innovation. And my talk today is about helping departments unlock their untapped potential using data accelerators. So the first thing I'd like to do before I talk about the data accelerators is introduce you to our department. We are a relatively new department. We are the Office of Data and Innovation. And what our department is all about is we are laser focused on moving toward a state government that is more effective, modern, and ultimately provides exceptional services to all Californians. It's important to note that we are a government-to-government department, as Adam said. And what that means is we are here to serve other state departments. And a big part of what we do is we help other departments adopt the tools and the processes they need to move toward that more modern and effective government. And when we are working with other departments, what we're doing is we are applying best practices from user research, human-centered design, data, and analytics. So there's two services that ODI offers that I wanted to talk to you about today. There are two data accelerators, actually. One is called the Modern Data Stack Accelerator. This accelerator is about helping you build the modern data infrastructure you need to make your data easily accessible and also easy to use. And then the Data Science Accelerator, this is about having a specific business problem your department wants to solve. And ultimately, we work together to use advanced analytics, machine learning, other data science techniques to help you solve that problem. And before I kind of unpack what each of these accelerators has to offer, I wanted to emphasize that with both of these services, we are working really closely with department teams. So this is really about building capacity. We work very closely so that we build things together along the way. And by the time we've built what we've come to build, we feel good about leaving and you'll be able to run with whatever solution we came up with. So first, the Modern Data Stack Accelerator. So this really is about improving data access and enabling automation. And what's kind of at the heart of all of this is modernizing the data pipeline. Now, when we're doing that, we're working deep in the teams alongside them, training them as we go, and getting them to a place where that data does become more accessible, more usable, so that you're in a position where you can use the data for operations, various analyses, even data science applications. And what's at the center of all of this is we're really centering things like collaboration, automation, and then shifting workflows to a cloud environment. And the way that we're able to do that is by bringing in new tools, helping the departments adopt these new tools, and then also bringing in best practices in engineering. So you might be curious about more specific problems that the Modern Data Stack could help you solve. One of them is about combining multiple data sets. So oftentimes departments have disparate data sources. So we can help you bring those data sources together so that you can more efficiently do reporting and various analyses. We can also help with data cleaning. So this is something that departments can spend a lot of time on because data quality can be a problem. And in order to clean that data, departments often need to resort to manual tasks that can take a lot of time. And so through this service, we can help you automate those data cleaning processes. And then also, if you have large data, we can help you move that large data into a more modern infrastructure. We can help you efficiently query that data and analyze that data. And then finally, and very importantly, we can put you in a position where you're able to test drive the tools before you actually need to adopt the tools, before you need to pay for anything. So we can work with you. You'll actually be working with your data inside the tools, get a real sense for it, but before you actually need to procure anything, it's a great opportunity to test drive. The other data accelerator I wanted to talk to you about is the Data Science Accelerator. So with the Data Science Accelerator, this is about having a specific business problem where we bring in advanced analysis tools, machine learning, other data science techniques. And really, what's at the heart of this is working, again, deeply alongside teams to develop a data science strategy. We then act on that data science strategy. And what comes out of that is we find new insights, discover something new. And what we do is we make sure we put those insights to work. So something that's very important to this service is that we don't want to do analysis for the sake of doing analysis. We want to make sure that we are going to impact some sort of service change. So we want to make some business process more efficient. And ultimately what this leads to is smarter and more efficient work. So you can have more efficient use of your staff, more efficient use of your resources, and it puts your department in a position where you are becoming data-driven decision makers. Now, specifically, what kinds of problems can the Data Science Accelerator help you solve? So one thing that we have found is that it's very helpful to kind of develop some plain language typologies when we're talking to departments about the kinds of problems that we can help you solve. And so we kind of came up with these common use cases that are found in the government space. So the first one is find the needle in the haystack. So what this is about looking at all of your data and at the same time, and then being able to use data science to kind of tune out the noise and hone in on this rare occurrence of something that has an outsized impact that you'd want to be able to find. We can also help you prioritize your backlog. So often in government spaces, there might be a first in, first out way of doing things, or maybe there's some simple rudimentary way of adjusting your lists. But we can really help you use your data to develop a more sophisticated, data-driven approach to prioritizing your backlog. This third one, this flag stuff early, this is really about developing kind of a proactive approach rather than a reactive approach, so being able to anticipate events before they happen. The fourth one, optimize your resources. So this is about making sure that you have the right people in the right places at the right time. And finally, the last one's pretty self-explanatory, helping you forecast for effective planning. So the last thing that I wanted to leave you with is kind of a sampling of different projects that have come out of our first round of both Data Science Accelerator projects and Modern Data Stack Accelerator projects. So we just recently wrapped up our first cohort. We actually worked with 9 different departments, and we're starting to publish the case studies that are coming out of that first cohort. This is a sampling of the ones that are either published on our website now or are about to be published on our website. 2 of them are from the Modern Data Stack Accelerator. So that would be one from the California Department of Human Resources. So in that case, we help them build a modern data infrastructure that has recruitment and hiring data inside so that they can easily use that data to help them make decisions. And the other Modern Data Stack project listed here is with the California Air Resources Control Board, and that was about streamlining air quality data to make that more accessible and easy to use. There's also 2 different data science projects that are listed here. The first one is with the State Water Resources Control Board. So with them, we actually built a machine learning model, and the model forecasts water shortages from community water systems across the state. So there's actually 2,800 community water systems across the state. Unfortunately, some of them run out of water, particularly when we're experiencing drought. So this helps them develop that proactive approach of getting ahead of those water shortages. And then there's also a project that we've done with housing and community development. So in that case, we worked with the team to apply some data science techniques to all of this data that is coming in from 539 jurisdictions across the state, reporting on all of their housing data. And what we've been able to do there is help them track various trends in housing initiatives and also shine a light on those areas that really require HCD's attention. So that's it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your attention. Please visit us at innovation.ca.gov. Also feel free to send me an email if you'd like. Thank you.